Okay, so I'm a swimmer, and about 12 years ago, a friend of mine, Alan Crockwell, who's also a swimmer, stopped at the end of the pool and asked me, did I know anything about mixed ability rugby? So I said no, and he explained it to me. He'd read an article in the Rugby World magazine about a mixed ability team in the UK, and he was interested in starting one here. So he brought two of the lads who were outside there training, Danny Lynch, big tall guy about my own height, and James Healy, about Peter Stringer's height. And the two lads came into the club and said they wanted to play real rugby. They didn't want to pull tags off shorts. They wanted to hit people. And the president says, well, that's just like any other rugby player in this club. So he opened it up to us, and we that January, 11 players took the field in Musgrave Park out in our grounds in Sundays Well. And over the years, with the help of some of our club members, we managed to get the IRFU to come on board, and now there are 11 teams in Ireland. Inclusion. I mean, inclusion is the word that it describes it completely, and having players out there who don't have the opportunity to play team sport, and I suppose that is the essence of what we do. It is the guys out there that don't have a disability get as much out of this than the guys with the disability, because they're able to give something back. They're able to give their expertise on the rugby pitch back to these guys who are just learning rugby for the first time. It is so important. It is so important, and I suppose what I have learned from it in my own workplace is that I have become comfortable with people with disabilities, because I didn't have that opportunity in my own life. So now, because of mixed ability rugby, I have taken that another step and employed people with a disability in my workplace, and that is giving them the autonomy to be able to earn a wage and be part of another team. It was a massive opportunity for the club. It was the biggest event that we ever ran as a club, and probably will be for the rest of the club's existence. It was incredible. The tournament cost over €1 million to run, and without the help of European funding and local sponsors, we wouldn't have been able to do it. But we had the best crack. The Musgrave Park, a Virgin Media Park, for the week was just an incredible place to be, and having 5,000 people at the final having a party, it was just fantastic.
So my journey has been, I joined 5 years ago. My journey with rugby has been a strange one. First I didn't want to watch rugby or play rugby because I hated it. One of the teammates tried to get me to join a couple of times, and I was saying no. So I eventually caved and joined in 2019, and ever since then I loved it.
A friend of mine kind of said I dropped out of rugby altogether, and said you're into coaching, there's some mixed ability, disability rugby thing on, and he goes, it might be up your wheelhouse, come and have a look. So I thought they were looking for people to come give a hand, but they were actually looking for players without disabilities to help facilitate the game. So you were like, at the time it was kind of like being told you'd be like a coach within playing. So I thought of it as a fun way to come back. It's been an interesting one in a different way, is that it's given me the opportunity to play first team for my club, and realised that I actually just love the crack with rugby much more than I do competing. So I now play coach and focus on this, so it's been really cool.
For me, family. Rebels were like a big family. It doesn't matter if we have off days or good days, we pick each other up and we cheer each other on, and that's important to me.
For me, it's kind of what I think rugby should be at all levels. Like, the top levels have to be competitive for a reason, but I think the lads here can be fairly inspiring in that, like, we train and play and treat each other like any other team. There's the effing and blinding, the bollocking, the giving out, the cursing, the fighting, but just like any other team, the way it's meant to be forgotten when you go off the pitch. And in a truly inspiring way, I think some of the lads do it better than most people I've played with growing up, in that, like, we go places, we make friends, and some of these friends are friendships for life.
It was a great experience to host the World Cup in Cork. It was unbelievable to see everyone out supporting the lads, and obviously different teams. And for myself, that was my first World Cup with the Rebels, and I just remember stepping out on the pitch in the first game, just in awe. I've seen everything, bit of nerves, but just truly grateful to get that opportunity.
as one of the facilitators, mixed emotions, I would say, when we found out we were in Cork, because we were like, no holiday, no new country to see. But then at the same time, when it all came around, it was an awe to actually see how the people of Cork really rallied, the locals who volunteered, the people from all parts. And the unique bit that my parents and my family and other people's families who won't go on tours and won't be there because they don't need to support us, got to. They don't get to go to those competitions. Like lads, a lot of their parents get to come and go support them, or will come and support them if they can, and that's really nice. But some of us who are meant to be the big grown-up boys kicked out of the house sometimes don't get my mammy and daddy to come watch me. But I did, I got them to come out, so like it was actually really nice to see everyone's families together. And on that final day when there was 3,000 people in the stands, you see that cohort of rebel family all sat together, like, it's just amazing.
For me, favourite thing being rebel, it brought me closer with my brother, my father, and sister, because they're huge rugby fans. Just brought us closer, and to share the pitch with my brother, hopefully in the World Cup, if he's fit enough, it'll be just unbelievable.